Hey there, world! I've been thinking a lot about global economics lately, and boy, is it a wild ride. You know how sometimes you're just minding your own business, scrolling through your phone, and suddenly you're hit with news that makes you go, wait, what? Well, that's kind of what happened when Donald Trump won the 2024 presidential election. It's not just about red versus blue or elephants versus donkeys. Nope. This election has sent ripples across the entire global financial system, especially when it comes to something called de-dollarization. Now, I know what you're thinking. De-dollarization, is that even a word? Well, it is, and it's been a pretty big deal for a group of countries known as BRICS. So grab your favorite beverage, get comfy, and let's dive into this economic roller coaster together. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Okay, so let's rewind a bit. It's 2022, and the world is still reeling from the pandemic, supply chain issues, and all sorts of global shenanigans. Enter BRICS, this group of countries that decided they've had enough of the US dollar calling all the shots in global trade. They're like, hey, why should one country's currency have so much power? And honestly, they've got a point. It's like they're playing a giant game of economic Jenga, trying to carefully remove the dollar blocks without toppling the whole system. And for a while, it seemed like they were making progress. But just as they're gaining momentum, boom! Trump wins the 2024 election, and suddenly, the dollar is doing victory laps around the financial track. So, Trump's back in the Oval Office, and he's not exactly thrilled about this whole de-dollarization trend. In fact, he's made it pretty clear that he's team dollar all the way. The day after Trump won, the dollar had its best performance in 8 years. It was like watching a superhero movie where the dollar swoops in, cape fluttering to save the day. But here's where it gets tricky for BRICS. They've been working on this de-dollarization plan for years, and now they've got a president who's basically saying, not on my watch. It's like they were in the middle of building this elaborate sandcastle and Trump just showed up with a big wave. The question is, will BRICS double down on their efforts, or will they have to rethink their strategy? The big question is, how will this affect you and me? Well, if you're planning any international trips, keep an eye on those exchange rates. So, where does all this leave us? Well, it's like we're watching a global game of economic tug-of-war, with BRICS pulling one way and Trump yanking hard in the other direction. The dollar is riding high for now, but the game isn't over. BRICS countries still have a lot of economic muscle, and they're not likely to give up on their de-dollarization dreams just because of one election. As we navigate this brave new world of global finance, let's not forget to be awesome to each other. And hey, if you've got thoughts on this whole situation, drop them in the comments below. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and as always, DFTBA.